interface initiated.
Hello and welcome back to Battletech Career Mode. Yes, we're up against the Steel Beast. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Do you know what he reminds me of? Don't know if you've ever read the book, what's it? Futuristic Violence and Fancy Suits. He's like the antagonist in that. That's what he reminds me of. Look the way he's talking. Suffering, I'll show you suffering.
We'll find much in the way of entertainment
Yes.
here.
Anyway, I've got a little bit of a confession to make. I'm going to slowly zoom out the camera now. Yeah, I'm actually in the editing software after this because once again I've had problems with the audio. So I've decided to just instead this time make it like a sort of
on the move.
post-mortem commentary, I suppose. Yeah, so this has all already happened. It's just this one mission and then I think another short mission afterwards. And at the end of the video, we are actually going to go back into the actual game because I've got some projects, I've got some things I want you to consider as well. Anyway, so today we are taking on the Steel Beast. By the way, these microphone problems, this was a unique one. It's a problem that's not happened in years. All I needed to do was get a new cable. I've already got that. Basically connects the microphone to the computer. It was a bit frayed, shall we say. It has been used quite a lot, so I suppose it makes sense. So it shouldn't happen again. Anyway, yeah, let's go find the Steel Beast here. Today's lineup, as you can see, we've got Headhunter, myself, actually. Forgot to mention, I think I'm in the Warhammer. We've got Rannoch, obviously, in the Marauder. Augustus is about, and Sonia as well. Yeah, pretty good. Yeah, we're going to get Headhunter over to the, the Steel Beast. Do me a favour and just shut that guy up. To be honest, I think you'll be all too glad to. So yeah, we'll have Sonia assist you. And we've got 3 mechs down there, I don't know if you noticed. So yes, he didn't go in alone either. In case you were wondering. Not really much of a surprise, is it? Not really much of a surprise at all. Don't know what I'm doing there. Right. Place your bets now. Is this going to be an instant headshot? Or is it going to take a couple of turns? Actually, I think I reserved because he was in... Yeah, he had Bulwark, so we would have had the damage mitigation, despite the damaged mech. Just didn't seem like that would have been the best way to go.
Ready for orders.
Alright. There it is, the big steel claw. Let's move him in. Got no cover. Precision strike. Headshot 35%. And he's gone. Well, that shut him up. So good, so good. I have to admit, this has been a really nice first set of missions for the Marauder. This variant won't normally be able to get kills on headshots, like not on the first shot anyway. It would need 2 of those large lasers to hit. But because all these mechs are damaged in these last few missions, that's been the case. We've been able to actually do that. Anyway, we've got a catapult down there. What we're going to do is we're just going to sense the lock and soften them up for Augustus.
Orders.
And the others, well, come sprinting in. Sonia's in the Grasshopper, so
Show 'em what you got.
using those jump jets was kind of what was on my mind here. Getting up close, maybe jumping behind for a shot, or maybe even go for a death from above.
Holding. Commander.
Alright. Sensor lock the same mech. Let's just focus fire on the one we've already damaged.
Reporting.
And yeah, we'll just keep firing. Now it's only 30 LRMs,
Connection on that one.
Standing by.
as opposed to 40 that, you know, we could be using. But the main thing is they do quite a lot of stability damage, the ones that we've got there.
Receiving you.
That combined with the snub PPC, possibly even the Annihilator, that's where we can start stacking, you see, all these, all the stability damage. Alright, so it looks like here's when I start getting Sonia in view here. Kind of want a view of that bottom, the one we've already damaged, which we do from here.
Firing jump jet.
So, jump her over, and we can see we've got a catapult and a rifleman, I believe.
Roger.
Oh, it's on now.
Yeah, we've got the PPC variant and the LRM variant. So, that did not seem to do much.
What's up, boss?
Now I did use
Waiting for orders.
Bulwark, or whatever it's called again. Vigilance, that's it. Yeah, we can go death from above. I did use Vigilance because she is the only target, so, you know, makes sense to sort of play a little bit more defensive, just to mitigate that damage, just in case there's an unlucky, you know, headshot or something like that. That would kind of suck. Right, one more turn we'll be able to have Headhunter contribute as well. As for you, well, very tempting. You have no idea how tempting this is. Whew. But there are 3 of them down there, and they could end up coming and smacking me about as well themselves. That rifleman does kind of need to go. We can't actually see it. So what did I decide to do here? I think I jumped. Yes, I did jump over to the side so that we could continue focus firing. Catapult.
That hit something good.
Yeah, it did. Right, the rifleman. Few hits there, but that again is why we used Vigilance, because you're the only target.
Hold.
So it did make the most sense. Alright, here I come. Finally I get to contribute. Whoa.
Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
Yeah, you don't say. Right, the catapult is going to be a little bit nasty, potentially. Wasn't so bad.
You have orders?
Why was that only 3 damage as well? I don't even have Bulwark or anything. Very interesting. Anyway. There we go. I probably could have picked these guys apart a little bit more. One for full parts of mechs, but I think I actually went full money on this, so it doesn't actually matter. No, I didn't. No, I didn't go full money. I wouldn't do it on a free skull. No. No.
Orders?
Alright. See if we can get a headshot.
Affirmative.
Yeah.
Taking
Come on.
shot.
And it's gone.
Let's hit 'em hard. And that's the way we do it.
Yes, that is. And of course we had to come in and go for death from above. As if you didn't get a little taster of that. So we can do up to 180 damage here. This was interesting, new discovery for me. You'll see it say miss and 90, so it looks like it half hit. Maybe it goes for different parts of limbs, but either way that was a fantastic finish there.
Tango down.
Love it. I love it very much. Very much indeed.
Mission successful.
Well, there you go. That was pretty straightforward. That concludes the Steel Beast. So we're building a good reputation with the Lyran Commonwealth there. What parts do I go for here? You see there's those flamers with +5 heat damage, I believe, which is good, but I just don't think we're going to use flamers this playthrough. I think we're going to give that one a miss. I do see a... oh, here we go. Now, the Exchanger is kind of a must, really. At least I felt so. Medium laser there. Was that a medium laser with some increased damage? I do wonder. I'm just going to make this a little bit bigger for me. There we go, so I can see it a bit clearer. LRM 15 plus, possibly that. Part of a catapult just to finish it off. There we go. We got another part of the other catapult as well. Very impressive, Commander Chimpy. Your lance absolutely crushed Tubbs, both physically and metaphorically. My nephew's untimely death has been avenged. We were pleased to be of service, Bradford. Bloodthirsty fools like Tubbs give all mech warriors a bad name. Not anymore, my friend. You and your company have solved that problem admirably. And now, if you'll excuse me, I have family matters to attend to on Tharkad. Arjun had a son whose affairs must be seen to, and now that honour has been satisfied, the duty falls on my shoulders. Well, until next time, Bradford. Also, what's Tharkad? Oh yeah, I was like, what's Tharkad? Yeah, the homeworld with a homeworld with like 7 billion people. Basically Earth. What's next for us? Here we go. Looks like we managed to get ourselves the big steel claw. So we have that crab. Now I know someone's been encouraging me to get one, and well, we've got one. We've got a very particular one. Indeed. Qualar Fizz. Celebrate. By the sounds of it, these sound like mocktails or something. Can of cherry pomegranate. That does actually sound quite nice, I won't lie. Alright, yeah, there's always more contracts. So here's the payout. We've got 900 mil. We've got the big steel claw. Small laser that does plus 10 damage, always good. 30 damage on 6 heat is an extremely good trade-off. A couple of little pieces here like TTS, comm system, arm mod for any stability damage. Nothing astounding. Alright, well, if you say so. Thank you. I think we need to do a little bit more to it. So we'll go ahead and, what do we put away? Probably the catapult. Yes, that's what I chose to get rid of. No surprise there. We're going to come back to that Orion, by the way, at the end. So yeah, take a little look at this. The big steel claw. It's already got an exchanger itself. Obviously we can get rid of those flamers, right? Arm mod for plus stability damage, and an AC5. Starting to think maybe a UAC5 would be better there. Get rid of those flamers, we can add extra ammo. 90 damage. That wouldn't be bad, would it? Like I say though, we'll come back to that at the end. Right, you know when I said UAC5? Well, I'm going to get rid of the Rifleman for now. I think it's had its time. It was a fantastic mech when we used it. Did really like it. And anything else? I think I might have been eyeing up the quick draw, but I think we'll hold on to it. I mean, the Grasshopper's basically just a much better version of it, I would argue. To some extent, anyway. Though the SRMs on the quick draw can be quite good for those crits, so there is that. I am going to pick up that contract that is 23 days away for the pirates. It's only against the local government, and we're going to do it for max money. I mainly want to see what's available at the black market, essentially, is the reason I'm doing this. Yeah, Bradford is grateful for our assistance. Wonderful.
Hey boss, we've just completed those upgrades.
So if the high capacity power conduit's done, I think we can work on something else now. That's not what I was looking for. Did I just do it twice? No, I spotted this. Here we go, another flashpoint. A 4-skull defector, Draconis. Reward lost tech items. An agent of the Combine has gone rogue. This sounds awesome. So yeah, that's a new one. We've got quite a lot of them about though. 240 days. That one expires in 160. That's the one for the yeah, the Kellhounds, right? Is that what they were called? Something like that. We're still going to make our way down to that campaign though. I wanna do that. We'll make our way back up. But yeah, like I said, that's another reason why I want the warp drive, or the engines upgraded a little bit. It's not the warp drive. Right, yeah, we're going to go for the structural reinforcement.
It'll take a bit, but we'll get it done.
Got a new financial report for you, Commander.
Alright, there we go. 800,000, speaking of how much it costs to keep us afloat. Okay, Ace. Alright, we have requested to set up a live shooting range. Ace says the precious safe pistols aren't sufficiently realistic to keep the mech warrior's skills sharp. That said, I'm not sure if the Argo has an appropriate location for that kind of thing. For what, an indoor firing range? Dr. Murat tilts her head, her brow furrowing. I believe that I can find a spot in the Gamma pod. It's still a mess over there anyway. Use an armor plate as a backstop, yes, and it should be fine if they're careful. Her eyes shift you, your mech warriors are careful, aren't they? Are they careful? Ace, are you careful? So I decided to go with it and think, what's the worst that could happen? I set up the target range. And it turns out Ace is ex-military, and he runs the whole thing really well. So there you go, he gains a little bit of experience as well. But yeah, you will get to enjoy a nice little firing range over there now. It's good, even more to do. You've got all sorts of facilities on the Argo now. No, it's not a big ship. Got a library. Little mess hall. Lounge. Little herb garden. Or herb, as they say over in the States. Okay. Now, here's our little contract. I've decided to basically go for our 4 lightest mechs here. Generally, anyway. I thought we're going to make this a 2 skull drop because... yeah, like... yeah, I think it needs to be. Also gives me a chance to test out the Centurion and bring the Hatchetman back out for a ride. So, here we go.
Command interface initiated.
Alright, so lunar environment, which means heat sinking's going to kind of suck, but luckily we've got quite a good group of mechs that deal with that really well. So the Blackjack only won't deal with it well if we use those medium lasers. Hatchetman can go in with melee anyway. The Wolverine might run hot because of that snub PPC, so yes, it is a chance to use the snub PPC again on the Wolverine. Alright, what are we looking at? I believe these were very light mechs. A spider. That cracked me up when I saw that. I haven't seen one of those in so long and it's so pathetic. It's just evasive and difficult to hit. That's all. So what did I choose to do here? I think we want to run in the Hatchetman.
On it.
And we can see a vehicle over there, which to be honest, I was busy thinking maybe the vehicles are going to be the biggest threat here.
Mission confirmed.
Early game mechs just don't really have a lot going on. So with the Blackjack here, I figured Precision Strike just so we shave a little bit of armor off of it.
Solid connection on that one.
Mod on Abattoir.
Yes, Commander.
And here we go, Augustus taking the Centurion. So we have 3 LRM 10s, all with plus damage, I believe. So the ones that hit should do a lot of damage. That should be a kill now. Yes, it was good.
Orders?
Ammo explosion. Yes, the spider with the machine gun variant, like that just seems... unless you're putting it in the legs. Seems like a mad thing to do. So there was a vehicle over there. I don't really remember this mission at all, to be honest with you.
Damage is light. No retreat.
I'm picking up a new sensor trace.
I was grateful for that. Reinforcements, because that just makes it at least a teeny bit more interesting. Rather than a straight walkover. We've got a Jenna. This is probably one of the bigger threats on the field, actually. They're reasonable mechs that can pack quite a punch, actually. So the good thing about the Hatchetman here,
Reserving action.
it does still have quite good armament. Yeah, you see that vehicle is... that is
Standing by.
the most threatening thing about, no? So, figured Tyria can go in. Probably take that thing out. Not in one shot, though. Looks like it might be a job for Augustus to contribute just to get the finish. And all of those missiles hit, missed, sorry. They hit the ground.
Of course.
Yeah, this is definitely the way to go. I think the first one destroyed it, to be honest, but I wanted to make sure.
Reporting one less vehicle.
Alright, that striker's gotten in quite close. I was kind of hoping for that, which is why I didn't use the Hatchetman right away.
Yes, boss.
As now we can come in and crush him like a little bug.
On the move.
Yeah, that was easy.
Reporting enemy vehicle eliminated. Waiting for
Very good. Very, very good. Alright, so the Jenna then. Well, I guess it's time to once again move you in. And we'll go for Precision Strike again, are we? Yeah, just for that increased aim bonus. And for a left, I'll go for a headshot. We're actually looking to take out torso parts here. I think I spot that SRM ammo. Yeah, and that right torso. Yeah, so we go for that.
Everything I've got. Report.
That was decent damage.
It's on.
We can hear another mech coming around the back there. There's a locust. Bless it.
Light damage, Commander. Commander.
Alright. So I don't think there was anything I'd do here. We probably want to reposition to, yeah, take out those guys soon.
Orders.
But first, I think we gotta get rid of that thing, no? So, Battle Axe isn't really gonna be able to see much else. So it makes the most sense to use him here. Right torso gone.
Inflicted some heavy damage.
Yeah. Didn't seem to do anything.
Waiting for orders.
As for everyone else, well, just carry on. Do we go multi-target? I think I remember what I'd do here. Thought I'd see if I could be super greedy and hit both of them, which I'm just, yeah, I'm being greedy here, but whatever. So I think I split these up a little bit. I think I just go with, did I do that? Is that really what I did? Why did I do that? I surely meant to do one of them. At the bottom there. Wow. You know, that was totally worth it.
Critical hit.
Locust is so pathetic. Alright, the General's going to come in and smack me a boot.
Damage is light.
Good.
How might I help?
Well, I think the plan here is to basically just have, yeah, Gus's take you out. Just so that we can reposition
Yes, Commander.
Ace over here.
Up
I
high.
still want to take some shots, so we do jump here. And we assess what we've got here. The Scorpion, that's the biggest threat, but we don't really see much here. We're going to go Vigilance because they can't really see much else. So I guess finishing off the Locust is the way to go, yes? What a weak
Enemy
mech.
down.
A walking coffin.
Good to go.
Alright. Can't quite reach. That was a shame.
Alpha strike.
It's a good bunch of lasers, it's actually got, isn't it? Like,
One for the scrap heap.
doesn't even need to come in a melee. If it can't reach, it can still contribute in quite a meaningful way.
Commander.
Well,
What's the plan?
what did I decide to do here? I think we're going to have the Wolverine sprint. Yeah. Well, they can't see anything anyway, so that or jump. Either works, I suppose. Probably should have gone for sprint, don't know why. Oh no, wait, we can hit you from there. Figured the best thing to do, though, was just sensor lock. With some slightly easier shots. Okay,
Ready for orders.
it's fine. Fine, just fine. Decide to jump here, though maybe the height advantage would have been better. I guess I'm hoping to maybe use the lasers, if needed anyway.
Roger that.
Sure, go for a headshot. Has no armor, that thing. Truly a disgrace.
Moving out.
And these are 50% shots. We can up this to 70 with precision strike. I think that sounds like a decent idea.
Good to go.
And yeah, the ammo explosion's what did him.
Let's get this done.
Oh, wonderful. And here we go, the grand finale.
Putting my weight into it.
Oh, don't you just love it?
Vehicle.
And there you have it. That's the end of that one. Like an old school mission, but with specs that, to be honest, and it was a 2 skull drop for us, but it really felt more like a 2.5 because of the sheer weapons we had upgraded and all that. Alright, anyway, I might as well go back to the main game now, because at this point I've just talked about mechs and some possible ideas, so I'm going to cut to the actual game itself, so see you in one moment. Alright, so here I actually am in the game. This is all live. As I click something, something happens, if you know what I mean. Okay, I need some ideas, people, because we have got here an Orion, and it turns out I have a rather interesting weapon that I completely forgot I bought, and that would be not the AC-20, no, not the Gauss rifle either. I'm not looking to put that on there, that is reserved. But I'm thinking the UAC-20. We have 2 UAC-20s. Oh my gosh, are you serious right now? Is that a bit much? I mean, we wouldn't have room for much more armor. The heat efficiency as well that is a bit absurd. I don't think we're doing that. I do think we're going to go with this though. That seems good enough to me. We can maybe even slap in, would an exchanger help at all? It's the equivalent of, what's your your weight? Tonnage is 4, tonnage is 2. So not really, unless we add a few more other weapons. But yeah, I want some ideas. Is that the way to go? Do we go UAC-20 build and I sort of kit it out from there, go full armor pretty much, and maybe slap in an extra like couple of lasers as well. It's got, you know, lasers here, missiles here. We can go SRMs too, just to really emphasize close quarters as well. So I'm pretty sure we've got some nice SRM6s possibly still about. Yeah, we do actually. So we can actually really up the damage here. Firepower's looking pretty damn nasty. We go with that heat exchanger double plus probably. What is your output currently? Quite high. I think we go equipment. Throw the exchanger in here. We can add a ton of heat sinks as well. We need to add our ammo. That is pretty massive now that I think about it. How much does each one of these have? It has 5. So we're really going to need, and use 2 at a time, so we're actually going to have to go like this. And then 3 tons of armor. Just a thought. It's just a thought, you know. We're not always going to use everything here. Actually, I don't know. We might. We really might. Armor's still a little lacking, that we can take it off the arm, really up the right arm a bit more, the legs especially, yeah, the rear. So that will be balanced appropriately. Just an idea. I was hoping to maybe put some jump jet on it, but I don't think that's going to happen, not if we're using that thing. Need the ammo for it. So possibility, we also have the UAC-5, so if you're thinking maybe a long range build might be better, by all means suggest that. Then we also have the big steel claw. Speaking of the UAC-5, you've already got an AC-5. It's a plus. I wonder if you'd be any better with that instead. So the idea is you can be well armoured, you can sort of stay kind of far back-ish. Go like this. UAC-5 minus 1 ton, so that is awesome, you know. How much ammo do you have? 15, so we'll need to double up on ammo, which we can do. We can do all this and not take anything away, which is obviously not going to happen. Because we don't want the flamers, as they're a bit pointless. They're a ton each. Are you serious? 50 tons. Yeah, we can probably go with armor and just take it off here. Firepower is 140. Like that. There we go, it's an idea. How much does that arm mod weigh? Nothing, so no point in even considering that. Is that enough? Is that really enough though? I do wonder. So again, any ideas, let me know on that. Right, let's get out of that. So this is kind of the end of like season 1, as it were. of Battletech. There's going to be plenty more of it coming up. But it's going to be, the next video is not going to be until next Sunday, so that's about 8-9 days away. Not this one, the following one. Just while I get XCOM up and running. But you're going to see me next time going over here to the, on behalf of the Free Worlds League. That's going to be fun. That is White Lies. I wonder what that'll entail. Go to the store. Was there anything else in the black market that we maybe want to do? I don't think there was. I'd like the whole Highlander, please. Although it's not the one I want, not the variant I want. There are still some nice weapons. I'm not going to take that, to be honest with you. There is another SRM6. I kind of like these, and we do occasionally lose them, so I think it's worth purchasing it.
Systems available.
+4 accuracy, good for a beginner. Alright, back to the base. I think that's kind of it for now. I guess that's it until next week, so yeah, I'd like some ideas on those builds. Would be awesome, because I'm not going to be recording the next video until after this video's come out, so I'll be able to implement those changes either off camera, or I might do them on camera. It depends what I do at the time. I mean, I'm going to need to fly across, so it just gives me time to build everything. Do we want to bring any other mechs up? We do have quite a few in storage at this point. No assaults. We've almost got an awesome. We've almost got a Banshee. And we've almost got the main one, the Marauder. That Marauder. Got a Rifleman. Full Rifleman. What are the other mechs I'm looking to get? I guess it's just that. I think the Marauder and the Highlander are the two mechs that I really want to obtain, as it were. So I'll need to get rid of... we've got 7 mediums. Do wonder how necessary that is. This mech might not even be necessarily any good, but I'm sure it will be. Crabs are always good. I always struggle to take them down. They're always so well armoured. Like, they're just so tanky. But, maybe we try and like give this more of a melee build. Get rid of the lasers a little bit. Don't know. Maybe we don't even need that exchanger. That might be also another thing. That might just be taking up extra weight. And that's how we do it. It's got the 2 support slots as well. And its melee is only 50. Not that great. Maybe we don't go down that route. But yeah, we'll probably be getting rid of the quick draws to make room for the Highlander and the Marauder. Yeah. Or maybe we just don't need something like the Blackjack anymore. But then again, I kind of like it as a... I like its role. I feel I utilise it fairly well. Yeah. Anyway, I'm just rambling about all my mechs at this point. So I think it's time to end the rambling there. Just want to say thank you so much to everybody for watching, and that we're going to be doing plenty more. There's a lot more to come. So Battletech is sticking around for the long haul, it would seem. I only planned on doing it for 2, maybe 3 months, but nah, clearly not done with it. Clearly not done with it. So thank you so much for watching, and by all means please do check out XCOM if you have never played XCOM or seen it before. It is a really fun game. It's my bread and butter, to be honest. I think I'm probably better at XCOM than I am Battletech. At least I should hope so. Although it's been a little while since I've played XCOM, so it might be a bit rusty. I've not even properly tested the mods I'm using yet. Oh gosh, I really need to do that. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I will see everybody next time.